All right, now it's time to glue this stuff together. I start with the divider, the card divider first. I'm just gonna always put just a super small bead of glue, just like that. You can see how much glue is on there. And then I'm gonna find my, see, that's the wrong way. You want the burn side to go in. So you need to make sure that the bottom tab is actually facing the bottom. So there we go, that's how it goes, just like that. And then you're gonna slide it in. You're gonna press it in, make sure the glue gets attached. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna draw a bead of glue around the bottom in between the holes, because that's going to be what holds the tray together right here. Make sure you do them up to the edge. And then we also want to make sure that we get this section too to hold the card divider or token divider in. And then we're going to put that in. You may need to loosen this just a little bit because it is snug, and then it'll snap in. See, it just fell out, but you're doing this kind of quick just to ensure that you can get the token divider in there. There you go. And then you're gonna press it down nice and firm. Next, we're gonna go through and we're gonna do the card divider section. We're just gonna draw our small bead. See, we're just going on a small line. We're just trying to connect everything together. We're gonna press that in. Now we're going to come down here with this side up. See how I'm holding it apart? It's so it doesn't glue awkwardly. We're going to put just a little bit of glue right into these sections. I generally put about a half a drop, and then I drag it across the middle section there. And if you put a big drop, just go through and even it out with the tip of your glue while you're going. And then this is just going to line up right here. And then we're going to push this through. And then when you push it in, just make sure you push it down some. Try to always push it down from the base to ensure that you don't push this section in too much. And now we'll turn it onto its side. And we'll grab our side. See, you want to make sure that you have the right side there. I almost grabbed the wrong one. So then, say, look, see how this is facing up? That's too much space there. So this is the right side. And then we're just going to draw our bead of glue between all of these little sections here. We're going to do a bead of glue right here for where the side divider goes in at. And then on the bottom, we're going to draw just a small bead around this corner here, and then a little bit of glue here, and a little bit of glue here, and then you can put just a touch of glue right on these. And you're going to go all the way across. You're going to slide it in, line it up. Now you may need to just give it a little bit of a push to ensure that it actually gets mounted into the tray properly. See, it's a snug fit. Sorry, I did that a little bit off camera, but it's a snug fit to ensure that this thing is actually going to go in there. The center divider piece is going to be the hardest one to get into the spot. And that is because of the fit. So I pushed down from the bottom to make sure that it was going into the groove properly. And then I'm going to push everything in. Now we're going to go to the other side, do the same thing. We're going to draw our beads here. And as you see, I just put it on the wrong side. So quickly, with a mistake, you're just going to grab a paper towel or a piece of paper, anything you have handy. And then I'm going to just go through, see, and you just rub the glue, just rub it off. If you make a mistake, it's not going to ruin your tray. If If you do make a mistake and you're not comfortable with it or you don't like it, just feel free to contact us. I mean, I can make you another one of these and it's not a huge deal. But that's going to happen. I mean, I've put together, I don't know, probably 40 or 50 of these trays, and I just made that mistake. So anybody can do it. It's really, you know, I just wasn't paying attention and I didn't make sure the burn was where the glue is getting. So I'm going to go through and I'm just going to fix this up. And then remember, we're going to go through the bottom piece. We're going to put just a small little bit of glue on everything. All the teeth are going to get just a little bit of glue. And you can use less glue than this. Some people may prefer to use less glue than this. I just want to make sure that everything stays intact. So remember these corners here, you're going to put a little bit of glue along the corner, and then a little bit of glue along the corner here. And then you're going to want to put a little bit of glue on the joint connections. So then I'm going to grab it, and again I'm going to work from this side in. So I'm going to make sure that all of my pieces are going together properly. You hear that? Nice and snug. See this stuff? We wiped it off fast enough, it's not sticking to my fingers at all. And now for this last section, we're going to do the same thing we did with the other card divider. We're going to put a little bit of glue right here and right here. We're going to dry fit it to make sure that we're putting the piece in the right way. We're going to make sure the burn side goes towards the deck. So we push that in. Make sure it's nice and secure in there. And we're going to do a little bit of glue here, just to make sure it gets nice and secure. And then we'll put a little bit of glue on all of these teeth down here. You can do it on the teeth on top or on the teeth in here. Either way is fine. You could do it on both if you really wanted to. It is not necessary though. And then we'll put some glue in here because the teeth will connect into the joint. See, I got a lot of glue in there and I'm just going to kind of rub it in some. Then I'll lay the tray down, and then you're just going to line the teeth up, and then I roll it up and it'll slide right in. And you're going to make sure this bottom piece in here snaps in properly. See, I'm like just pressing in on the joints to make sure that everything is nice and secure. And then you just go around it, and then you could dry fit your lid to make sure that you didn't over glue or under glue something. And there you go. Your box is assembled. You're not going to have any issues. The lid stays on a little bit, but it still pulls off. If there's any questions, please don't hesitate to ask with anything. Again, if you mess up on something or you're uncomfortable with something, just ask. I have no problem walking you through it a little bit more. If you need something, I could draw you a diagram. I could do whatever you need to. That's where I messed that glue up earlier. You can't really tell. It just looks like a couple of spots or maybe a little bit of discoloration in the wood. But that's what your final tray should look like. All the burns facing inside the box. The dice tray, the burn is going to be facing up. And then when you put your top on, the burn will be facing down, and then your custom logo will be on the top. Thank you for your time. I hope you guys have a good time, and good luck with your dice.